Hi, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I truly greatly appreciate it. Please remember this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. If this message isn't for you, please leave it in love for those who need to hear it. Also, check out your other placements for full picture guidance. So, I'm going to do a quick reading, like a quick peek for the week ahead to see what's going on. Please, again, only take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Spirit, give me guidance. I will be pulling 2 cards for love, 2 cards for career, 1 card for obstacle, 1 card for advice, 1 card for divine message, and an oracle card at the end that I will read from the Sacred Traveler, okay? Spirit, give me guidance for Cancer. What is it that they need to know for their highest good, Spirit? For love, career, any obstacle that they are going to be coming into or they're currently in, the advice as well as the divine message from you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Excuse me, I'm still battling this cold, so forgive me in advance. All right. So for love, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Magician. These are going to be for career. This is going to be your obstacle. This is going to be your advice. This is going to be the divine message here. And I'm going to shuffle real quick for this. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords and Magician. There has been a lot of trickery in this situation, whether it's a friendship, friends with benefits. I'm just getting that there's been, we all know the Seven of Swords. Typically, people look at that as something as, lying, cheating, stealing. And, the thing about it is that the Seven of Swords isn't meant to be really that negative of a card. Because if you notice in the Rider-Waite deck is that the background is yellow, such as the Strength card, the Fool card, and it's a very spiritual, yellow is a very spiritual color. It speaks of healing and perseverance and things like that. And I'm just getting a strong sense that you need the perseverance and the strength to walk away from something that is not healthy for you. That's not always the easiest to do, right? Because some of you may have been in this relationship for quite some time or been with this person. Yes, of course, you could be married, you may not, but regardless, it's not a good situation. I do feel there's been manipulation here, and I am getting the sense there has to be some kind of decision. I am going to clarify this for you because I'm just getting the feeling like I need to, and I haven't done this for any other sign yet, but I am getting the sense that I need to, so I am going to do that. Spirit, tell me why the Seven of Swords is here. So much for a quick reading, right, Cancer? Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Swords here? I feel like some of you are just in a situation because, like I said, it's comfortable, right? Your intuition is telling you something else. But it's if you've ever heard me speak of the gut over guilt, the gut speaks of what your intuition's telling you. Cancer, you're very intuitive beings. You're a water sign, so it's like I'm getting the sense that you're ignoring your intuition here, because when it comes down to guilt, right? We stay in things sometimes based on the fear of the unknown, trying something new. We know when we have to do something new from what our intuition's telling us. It's going to require us to work at something. It's going to require us to look at things we probably don't want to look at, but it's for our highest good, right? And Spirit's saying, you deserve, you deserve so much better here. So let's see. Spirit, give me guidance by the Seven of Swords. Yeah. And again, you have the Seven of Cups. This person has options. Now flip it if you need to, whether it's you or this other person. Why is the Magician here for Cancer, Spirit, and Love? Why is the Magician here for Cancer and Love, Spirit, please? And thank you. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here? Oh, the Moon. Yeah, I mean, there you got, there's secrets here. There's secrets, and I think you know that. And some people choose to like look the other way, right? Maybe some of you don't feel confident enough to move forward, and Spirit saying you need to, because this is what's healthy. Perhaps some secrets, I feel like you've been knowing about this for quite some time, or you've been having that intuitive feeling something's going on, even if you don't have the proof, And I was speaking about intuition before, excuse me, before I even before I even turned over the moon, right? You need to go with your gut here. Things could be coming out, it's like this kind of gives me a sense of an eclipse. And I believe the next eclipse is around April 1st or something like that. Don't quote me, but around that time. So I do feel like things are going to come out in the very, very near future. But I do feel like this is a repetitive cycle, okay? So you know what you need to do. So for career, we have the Tower and we have the Four of Pentacles. Excuse me. So I am going to tell you that I am getting the sense that maybe for some of you this could all be related, that the Tower is going to come in because anything that's not built on a solid foundation, and you can relate this to business as well, okay? Anything that's not built on a solid, genuine foundation is going to come crumbling down, okay? And it's pretty quick, and it's pretty, I don't want to say massive to scare you, but it's pretty impactful is the best word to use. And at the end of the day, it's for your highest good. Some of you fear to lose something because maybe you don't feel like your value or your worth is good enough. And Spirit's saying that is not the truth, okay? You need to believe in yourself. You are valuable. Now, I'm going to tell you, for some of you, there could be some kind of financial tie or obligation, which is kind of tying you together and preventing you from moving forward from this situation. But at the same time, that's not a solid foundation, okay? And things can be figured out after the fact. It's just whether you want to or not, or if you're going to continue to use that as an excuse, okay? Let me go ahead and clarify the Tower, but I am getting a sense for a lot of you, this is all in one, and it also could be related to business, okay? You take it as it resonates, that there is, sneakery and things going on at work that have been kept from you, or you just feel like, there's been secrets. There could be jealousy, possessiveness here. That is the sense I'm getting overall for you, Cancer. Why is the Tower here, Spirit, for Cancer? Why is the Tower here for Cancer? And again, I'm going to speak of both love and for love and excuse me, business, because for some of you it could be both. You could be going through both of, for love and then we have Justice here. So I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas out of 8, so half the cards are major arcana, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Sun. It is, it's like the light is being is being placed on things for you to look at things for what they really are. Because with the Three of Wands, Cancer, it speaks of like, what are you waiting for? But it's like there's a sense of feeling stuck. There is a true sense of feeling stuck in whatever situation this is, whether it's work or love. But it's like because you haven't taken the action that you need to, the tower's going to come in because it's like you've had the opportunity over and over to move forward and to progress and take, take the lead here, love or business, okay? And you chose not to. And again, some of it you could be because, maybe money's tight or there's a financial situation that's tying you again to work or love, but it's a cause and effect, right? Justice speaks of cause and effect. It speaks about fairness. It speaks about balance in the scales. And you're definitely, here with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding back. It's like you're creating a barrier between your true authentic self and others, or it's like some of you maybe are scared that something might not be enough, or if you go towards something, that it's not going to work out. And Spirit's saying you can't have that thought process, okay? And the more negative you think, the more that's what you're going to tie into yourself, because it is time for you to get in balance, because right now you are not in balance with what your higher self is meant to do. Again, take that for work, love, or both, because some of you, this is both. Some of you are not happy in a relationship, a love relationship, and some of you are not happy in a work relationship either. And I just feel like you have so much potential, but you're choosing, in a sense, like, when I look at the Magician card here, it's like you have all the tools you need. You just choose not to see that and not to act on it due to fear. But Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition. Okay? Justice, this, she's holding this sword, and sword speaks of truth and clarity, right? And there's some kind of truth and clarity that needs to come out in order for things to balance. And whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, there's some type of truth that needs to be spoken to have, excuse me, there needs to be some type of integrity and honesty in order for you to come into the happiness and harmony as well of the sun. Okay? Some of you want to move towards something else, whether it's a business or another individual, I'm feeling, but it's like there's too much fear there for some reason. All right, let's look at your obstacle. I can't make this up, Cancer. Look, you have the sun. It's like, why are you holding back from your happiness? I feel like some of you just feel like you're too scared to do something new, or do, fearing from what people will think here. Some of you, it's like you're getting so wrapped up in drama and inner turmoil, or turmoil or drama within other people. And you forget that, even after darkness, the sun always comes out, right? Because every day the sun goes down, it gets dark, right? And every morning the sun then comes back up and shines brightly. How many times have things not gone right in your life and it was a dark time and then the sun came back out, right? Everything, it's temporary. Darkness is temporary. And that's what I feel like you need to remember, because it's really an obstacle for you to see that there is truly a lot of light and happiness to be had, but instead you're keeping yourself in this limbo feeling of being stuck, and you're not happy. That is truly what I'm getting with this, with this. And I'm going to tell you, some of you need to work on your inner child, okay? Because there's a child on this. There's a child on this card, right? And I'm getting the feeling that maybe there's things from childhood that have stemmed up for you that have truly caused you to, have issues or bring things into your current relationships or have certain mindsets of what's right and what's not. It's kind of like, what will your friends think? What will society think? Who cares? It's all about your happiness. You live with yourself every day. Nobody needs to live your life, and it doesn't matter what other people say because your happiness is most important. Okay? Um, there's true blessings that are coming your way. Some of you've had missed opportunities already because you've stayed in this mindset. Okay? But there is some kind of spiritual assistance coming because with this white horse, right? White speaks of purity. Okay? There is some help and guidance coming in for you. You just need to be open to it, and you need to ask for help from spirit, from God, the angels, whatever it is you believe in. Okay? Because it's going to assist you in stepping into the light here, Cancer. So let's look at the advice, even though I've kind of felt like I've given you some of it. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, I cannot make this up. Okay. Let me say this. If you like this video, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps my videos get out into YouTube so I can continue to do these videos on YouTube and my videos can get out to others who need to hear this message. I mean, Cancer. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcanas. This is like a spiritual warfare where spirit is really trying to get, okay, well, I'll say there's 7, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Sorry. With this head cold, it's really got me in a fog, and I apologize. It's like the advice is it's time to center yourself, okay? What do I mean by that? You are the wheel, okay? And it's all about centering yourself, right? Because in order for a wheel to work on a vehicle, it has to be aligned properly, right? Because if it's not aligned and it's not put on right, it's going to wobble, it could fall off, right? Things like that. When you center yourself, okay, all these external influences outside of you, whether it's people, whether it's things, situations, any external influence, they're not, when you come to like a bump in the road, that bump is not going to be as impactful from a perspective of a jolt. Because when you're in balance, that bump is not going to be as bad. If you have a wobbly wheel, okay, and you're not in alignment and you're not centered, it's going to cause more of a bounce and more of a friction and something, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. There is good fortune coming your way financially. Like once you get out of this situation, not only do you have good fortune, but things that are supposed to happen with it, like divine timing is at play here. Okay? But it's like there's still lessons you need to learn because you haven't learned some of the lessons, right? And I know that's hard for us to hear because I feel like that sometimes. Like, what other lessons do I need to learn? Because as readers, we're just as human as you guys are. We have the same feelings. We go through the same crap. We go through the heartache, the pain. But it's about centering yourself and saying, okay, let me take a deep breath here and let me get myself back centered. And there's a lot of meditation videos on YouTube, guided meditations. I like guided meditations because it helps me visualize. Because I always have so much going on that, it's just easy for me to do something that's a guided meditation. But it really helps me center myself and relax and be like, okay, I can do this. I got this. Because it is hard as hell. It is. I'm not going to lie. It's not an easy task. But once you come into alignment and center yourself, anything that comes your way that is rough and hard, it's not going to be as severe of an impact as if when you're not balanced, okay? But you have good fortune coming your way. You have money coming your way, and there's other things coming your way, and I do feel like there's a divine counterpart here. as well, but it's all in divine timing. And if you learn the lessons here, okay, it's time to get things moving into the right direction is the heavy feeling that I'm getting. And again, I feel like some of you are just stuck because you're repeating the same patterns because you know you're not happy and this isn't working. And you're repeating the same cycle over and over instead of moving forward. You're staying stuck. The divine message is the Ace of Pentacles. It's, are you going to take an opportunity? Are you going to embrace what needs to be changed so you can have something that's long-term, committed, stable here? You have to put in the work. You can't just expect things to come to you. You have to show the universe, God, Spirit, whatever it is you believe in, that you're ready for this next level. And are you willing to put the work in so you can get the results that you need on your personal progress? It's like you have to commit to this and you have to stick to it. There's no looking back. There's no repeating cycles here. There's no shortcuts. Shortcuts don't exist with the Ace of Pentacles. Because if you want something that is truly long-term, stable, committed, then you need to do the work. Okay? Because we all need to do the work. And it's like it's time to invest in yourself. And that can physically, mentally, spiritually. It's time to give yourself the things that you really need. Invest in yourself. Some of you need to take a step back from the people around you, okay, and really look at what makes you happy. And if you tell yourself you're happy, are you really happy? Because if you were, there wouldn't be drama and chaos and everything else surrounding you. And that's not for everybody as far as the chaos and stuff, but it's an energy that I'm getting. And it's truly, this is not a card to take lightly. The key words for the Ace of Pentacles is investment and commitment. Are you ready to invest? Are you ready to commit? Okay? Because you have to be willing to invest and commit into yourself before you expect that from someone else. Okay? So, I think this is a very beautiful reading. I think this is the best reading I've done so far. And the divine saying, hey, we're here. Are you ready? Because we're ready for this to happen for you. It's time. Some of you waited like your whole life for finally something to go right. I feel like a lot of you have had a lot of crap you've gone through in your lifetime. And Spirit's saying, are you now ready to change, to move forward, okay? Okay? All right, so your card is Joy and Delight. Open your heart to joy. I think I'm going to pull a couple angel cards for you too, Cancer, so hang tight. Joy and Delight. Open your heart to joy. You do not need to suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds through joy. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Do what gives you joy. Celebrate and have fun. Stop and embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes. Take steps today to expand your joy. You don't need to do it all at once, but you do need to start. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. Allow joy and ecstasy to flow through you wildly and freely. Share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that it's not just about reaching the destination, it's about the joy of the journey. The traveler stops periodically to savor the simple pleasures of the voyage. If you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you experience true happiness, you may have a long wait. Exactly. This is exactly what this reading is all about. It's simple. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and follow your bliss. Joy is your spiritual birthright. I definitely feel like you guys need to, not stop doing the norm. Stop repeating the pattern and do what really, truly makes you happy. I feel like I need to pull 2 angel answer cards for you, Cancer. I don't know why, I just do. Spirit, give me guidance for Cancer. So if you want to ask 2 questions, and please don't force anything to fit, because I'm going to read these descriptions as well for you, Cancer, because sometimes I do feel like there's a misinterpretation. So I read the, let's see, Spirit. So ask, if you need to pause it, go ahead. I'm going to pull 2 cards here. Spirit, give me guidance. Give me guidance for Cancer. 2 more shuffles, Spirit. 2 more shuffles. 25 on the clock. That might be a synchronicity you're seeing, or 25. So look up that angel number, okay? We have reconsider. Maybe reconsider what you're currently in. Get more information. So let me read what those mean real quick. There's an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you the objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. Yep. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering. A better time will come, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. Some of you need to transform and go through that transformation before you move forward towards something else. Because it's like there's a healing component and improving yourself here. Get more information. The situation you're asking about requires more information in order for you to make a wise decision. Approach those knowledgeable about the topic to solicit their advice. If there are friends or family members in your midst who have insight into the matter, ask for their observations. You may need to do some analytical research in order to get the data you need. This could include reading books, taking classes or seminars, or gathering information from the internet. All right, so I hope that helped, Cancer. Again, if you like this, sorry about that. Let me move that up. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.